Chicken here, bringing you the first look at the new Brawl Stars update, guys. So what is new in this update? So we have two new brawlers, Pam and Tara. We can see right there on the screen. There's a new game mode called Brawl Ball, which is kind of like, it's kind of interesting. It's like soccer, but it's kind of like Rocket League, but like a first-person shooter at the same time. It's definitely interesting. And we have some new maps on the new base here. So we're going to go ahead and dive on into some Tara and Pam gameplay. And here's all the patch notes. We'll go over more of this in a second. You can see right here, there's new things in the shop. There's new boxes, which is really cool. Because before you could only get Brawl boxes. So now you can actually buy your way to getting epics, rare cards, and super rare ones. So it's going to be much easier to unlock the characters that you want to play as you go. So let's just show off some Tara and Pam stuff first. I guess we'll use let's start off with Tara. I think she's the better of the two, just from what I've played around with here. But we'll see what we can get done, guys. Oh, I forgot. This is all on the dev build, so we have to play bot Brawl. And let's go ahead and, yeah, so we'll load up Tara. So, Tara's very interesting. Her shooting action is similar to Crow's. You'll see right here. I do have her at max level, by the way. So, she shoots 3 cards. And they have pretty good range on them, too. Her super is really interesting. It's like the Tornado card in Clash Royale. It sucks everyone in towards each other. And you see, she doesn't do, like, I feel like she's really well balanced. She doesn't do, like, insane amounts of damage or anything. But it's very easy to hit your opponents with just because of the range there. Wow, I think that's the first time I've ever died to a bot, and of course it's during the video. But anyways, guys, so we'll show you the super ability right here. So there's Colt, and then we'll throw this right about here, and you see it actually sucks him in towards the center. So it's pretty neat. It's definitely good, and yeah. So I think, like I said, I think she's really well balanced. I think it's a good overall character. We'll take a look at the stats afterwards, but she doesn't have, like, I have her at max level right now, so she doesn't have a lot of health, so she's kind of squishy, but I just like the fact that she has a lot of range, which is nice. We got Primo hiding here in the bushes. We're going to bring these guys out, and you see when you suck them in together, you can suck in multiple brawlers, and then you're going to be able, with her, because she has such a spread out kind of ranged attack, you're going to be able to hit all of them once they do get sucked in there. So we're doing some work on these bots. But yeah, I think this update is super exciting. There's a lot of new stuff coming. I think the biggest thing is like the shop stuff. That's probably going to be the most exciting to most of you. Is you're going to be able to unlock these cards and stuff. As of right now, there's still no mention on global release or Android or anything like that. So I guess they're still making some changes to see what is actually going to come in before they do decide to go global and bring it to Android and all that stuff. So. So we're able to bring them all in there, and if you can get all of them in, and then you have like a good teammate that isn't a bot that just stands there doing nothing, you could take out like the whole team really easily, which is pretty crazy. So we're up 24-8, and all right, so we'll go ahead. We'll get another. I forget what they call it. So there's new level of cards too. There's they're called Mythic. So it goes rare, super rare, mythic, and then legendary or something like that. We'll get into that in a second too. So there's Tara, guys. I think she's really good. She's kind of like, I don't know. She's not really similar to anyone, but it's definitely an interesting character. So there's Tara. We won the bot brawl, guys. No trophies against the bots. So let's go ahead and then we'll do the same thing with Pam next. I feel like bounty is a good way to just kind of showcase the individual player. So we'll show off some Pam here. So Pam is interesting as well. She has a minigun, and she does this kind of like ranged splash damage, right? I keep going to the wrong setting there. Bot Brawl is what we want. But yeah, like if you saw the video with Powerbang and Clash with Ash, where they did like an interview with Arlight, they kind of explained how some of this works. So Pam does like a ton of just like range damage, which is it's good and it's bad. Like, it's great for she's more like a support troop almost, because you don't really base your team around Pam. Her super also, she throws down a healing station and you can get all of your guys in it. So we'll throw it down right here, and then we can just kind of sit back. Again, if they weren't bots, we could just sit back here. This is gonna be huge in smash and grab. We just sit back in here, heal up while we wait for the other team. And it lasts a pretty good time, especially, I also have Pam. I have all the characters at max level, so yeah, it lasts a really good amount of time. Or maybe it only lasts for an amount of healing. I'm not 100% sure exactly how that works, but either way, it's interesting to see. So we should play a little bit aggressively and see if we can actually get some bounty stars here, guys. Yeah, so I guess I guess we'll have to play around with that a little bit more to see how that actually functions. But so we can get another healing station down right about here, a little bit closer up to where all the other bots seem to be kind of hiding. The bots are so weird, man. Like, they just like sit and like don't do anything. But yeah, I don't know. She's got this kind of spray thing. Kind of reminds me of Ratchet and Clank, I guess, with all the bolts and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Definitely an interesting character for sure. And then we can just run back in here. We can heal up. Yeah, okay, I guess that is it. So it only allows for so much healing, and I guess it stays there until it's used all of that. Okay, come on, Barley, get friggin' over here. Alright, so let's just throw a healing station right in the center here, and see if we can't take the most out of that there. So probably wouldn't be the best way to use it in a real game, but for this I think it's going to be fantastic because the bots, again, aren't like really doing much. But you see, she doesn't really do much damage to one character. Like, it's hard to take out someone just by herself because like her blast zone is just like her shot spray is just so crazy. So we'll get another healing tower down here. And yeah, again, guys, we're playing against bots, so I know this is like completely unrealistic, but we're just trying to show you some gameplay here of how these guys are going to work, and then take from that what you will, I guess. So we'll get another healing station down and just completely remain invincible. And she does have a pretty good amount of base health as well, so I don't know, guys. Take from that what you will, and then let's go ahead and dive on into let's show you Brawl Ball, which is definitely interesting. So we'll get a bot match going here, and I think we're actually going to use Mortis. Mortis is really he's probably one of the fastest characters, and yeah, so basically Brawl Ball, guys, you're just trying to take the ball here, and then you shoot it by attacking into the net. So again, we're in a bot match. It's gonna be just like, just walk up with the ball and then win. But yeah, so, and then I guess it's the first to 2 goals wins the whole game. And to get the ball away from someone, you have to do a good amount of damage. You see right here, if you don't have to die, but once if one of these bots can do something to me, holy jeez. Once I take a certain amount of damage, I do lose the ball, and then you have to go up and grab it again. I'm just gonna sit here in front of the net until, like, Primo, come on, hit me, holy jeez. Literally standing here, so, okay, we're just gonna win the game, I guess, guys, but, you take a certain amount of damage, you lose the ball, maybe you have to die, I'm not 100% sure, but either way, that's Brawl Ball. I think it's really cool. It's definitely an interesting game mode. So let's go over some of the shop stuff, guys. Like we said before, there's new boxes you can buy, and we'll pull up those patch notes and just go over that really quickly here. So, like we said, there's new things in the shop. There's a whole new leaderboard system added in, new season system. Trophies are no longer capped at 500. Gold rewarded for total trophies at highest brawler trophies. Brawlers over 500 trophies lose 50% of their trophies above 500 each season, which is going to be interesting because it's going to be something for like maxed out players to actually like shoot for, like leaderboards and stuff, right? So we do have some balance changes. We'll go over that quickly. Bo Super now deploys 4 mines instead of 3. Jessie Scrappy, which is her little like minigun thing that she puts down, rate of fire decreased. Piper got a bit of a nerf. Her damage is decreased a little bit, which is, I think that's needed, and I also think Jessie's Scrappy thing is also needed a nerf as well. Brock's reload time is decreased, so Brock's getting a bit of a buff here. His super spread is smaller, and his main attack rocket speed is increased by 5%, so I think that's good because there was no reason to ever use Brock over Piper, right? So I feel like that's a good way to kind of increase the usage rate of Brock. So for Spike's Super Showdown lasts less time once out of its range, which is good because if you played against a lot of Spikes, like his super that he puts down just lasted forever. So I think that's a good balance. Poco no longer heals minions, supercharged speed, blah blah blah. There is a 4th event slot unlocked with 7 brawlers instead of 8, so you can get more events sooner. There's more like nitty-gritty stuff. I'm sure they'll post that all in the Reddit, guys. So that's going to wrap it up for the sneak peek today. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this. Are you more intrigued on playing Brawl Stars now if you haven't had the chance to? And yeah, if you're new to the channel, we are going to be posting Brawl Stars updates and sneak peeks and all that fun stuff. So make sure to subscribe if you have not already. That's going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.